thank you, Whitney and Teresa, for coming on today to talk a little bit about what it's like to work with me in this case study. And because you both are in the same industry and we work together at a similar time, I thought I'd bring you both on. So the first question I have is, what fears did you have about taking your business into the public eye on social media?
For me, it was how to create a clear message that everyone can understand. That was the first thing. And the second thing was I only work by referral. So I've been in my practice for almost 25 years. So I only take clients in by referral, and it says that on my website. So I was just a little bit confused with how do we make this congruent, all of a sudden becoming public to being so private. And the last thing I just wanted to say about a clear message is that many times we lose it in what do you do for a living, because the answer is so long and that I'm like, I don't know what this person does. So that was the biggest thing for me, is that how do I take 10,000 ideas that I do and make it very clear in my video as to this is what I do for a living.
Fear for sure was my key factor. Right from, trying to remember what I wanted to say, and to Whitney's point, be able to articulate it so the listeners could completely understand without dragging it on. And I have to say, Brittany was an amazing coach to help me through those nerves and helping me to articulate my message so that it was very clear for the listener.
What attracted you both to my work? Is there anything that stood out about my messaging or my branding?
Well, for me, Brittany's message was clear. Like, it was very clear what you did. And on top of it, you use different mediums, and Brittany's very creative. So
actually, I saw some of Brittany's work and was quite impressed. More importantly, though, when I had my first initial phone interview with Brittany, I could tell by her questioning and listening techniques and skills that she would be able to capture my message and play it back to me so that it was real. So being real when I was working with her made my message real too. So that was amazing.
Follow-up question to that. So what was kind of the process like? Because Whitney, I've been with you for over a year, and Teresa, our work kind of spanned over a few months. So give a little insight behind the scenes, what that actual breakdown of the process was like.
Well, for me, I love process. So knowing right away out of the gate that Brittany had a process that she had experienced many times and knew that it worked with the clients, it really helped form the foundation and get clear what my values, my vision was, so that we could then take all that information, put it into a roadmap where I knew what Brittany was working on. She was asking me questions along the way as things were fine-tuned. So vision and strategy are very important to me, and you right out of the gate it was very clear that we were following a systemized process.
I found that Brittany was able to dig far deeper and was able to collect my thoughts and condense them into a story that was very easy to tell. I think many times as business owners, we're almost a deer in headlights when somebody wants us to tell our branding story. And even though we live, breathe, and eat our business 24 hours a day, we just get frozen and stuck in those tracks. So she was able to really get me to bring the story out, and then to be able to condense it.
Thank you.
Can I just add something to that? That one of my personal goals is always to be easy to do business with. And part of that process and working with Brittany, you were so easy to do business with.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what are some of the wins or results that have come about from working together, whether that be an inner transformation, a realization, or whether that be a tangible result?
Well, working with Brittany changed my entire world. So not only from my, being able to touch in deeper to myself, but the biggest thing was I'm a magnet now. Like, I attract so many people. I just never thought something like this could happen. So I would work at having an event. I mean, I would literally work at having an event to get 50 people to come. And now when I have an event, 200 people come. We actually have to ticket the events now to be able to control. It just completely opened up an entire new world for me.
Brittany helped me with 3 wins. The first one was to believe that I can do this, and shared many tips along the way that now my fear is gone. Second, I have a social media foundation that I didn't have 5 months ago. I feel like I have a solid foundation and I can continue to build on that. And the third thing is I quickly was gaining clients. So within a couple hours of posting, I was getting clients, and now I would have to say that it was well worth the investment, and it paid itself off in a very short period of time.
Wow.
Absolutely. Being in your mid-50s as a business owner today, it's very tough to break into the social market media because we do not know it. We do not speak this language, but you are missing the boat, because if you are not online, you are missing the boat. Right now, during COVID, I was set up.
Right.
I'm set up. I am not seeing anybody else in my industry online because they don't have the platform and they don't have the following. So if you're not online, you're missing the boat.
Thank you. So just wrapping up in like a few sentences, if there's anyone, what would you say to someone who was maybe on the fence working with me, whether it be my mentorship program or producing a brand video? What would you say to them about making the decision to invest with me?
Do it. Just do it. Brittany brings results. So if you're paying out money, you need to pay out money to somebody who brings results. This girl brings results.
Absolutely. I would totally agree. In my experience with any marketing methods, they take a long time to get the message out. Working with Brittany, I would say just connect. After a 15-minute phone call, understanding her skill set of the vision, the values, and how to intertwine all those messages. On top of that, all the coaching. So just connect, because you'll feel it right away.